Welcome to another edition of the Exo News Bulletin podcast, where we present the audio version of bullet points posted on the exonews.org website, summarizing a recent UFO or extraterrestrial-related internet article. I'm Duke Brickhouse, Chief Editor of the Exo News. Today's article is from June 4th, 2019, entitled, "We Will Never See Aliens Because We'll Destroy Them, Expert Fears." It was written by Sebastian Ketley and originally posted on the express.co.uk website. For a link to the original article, visit exonews.org. Alexander Berezin, a theoretical physicist from the National Research University of Electronic Technology in Russia, thinks that he has solved Fermi's paradox by suggesting that any civilization that does reach the advanced level of interstellar space travel will likely fuel the demise of other species in order to feed its own expansion. In other words, we may unintentionally bring to a halt a budding species, just as a more advanced species may unintentionally bring ours to a halt in their unchecked expansion. Dr. Berezin wrote, "I am not suggesting that a highly developed civilization would consciously wipe out other life forms. Most likely, they simply won't notice, the same way a construction crew demolishes an anthill to build real estate because they lack incentive to protect it. Alien life exists in all shapes and sizes somewhere out there in space, according to the Fermi Paradox. Proposed in the late 1970s and named after the physicist Enrico Fermi, the paradox estimates the probability intelligent alien civilizations exist, even if we have never seen proof. But life, says Dr. Berezin, is not a mirror image of the human-like life forms. The cornerstone of the problem is our model of life in the general case. There is no possible way of accounting for all life forms that may rise independently throughout the universe. These could be biological life forms similar to humans, or rogue AIs that rebelled against their creators. And they do not have to be technologically advanced and interstellar in order to matter." Editor's note: this article was picked up from Russia to a British website because it supports the deep state agenda. Mainstream scientists and intellectuals in the West are encouraged by the puppet masters to ignore the true extraterrestrial presence and instead replace it with reimagined theories of alien worlds unknown to man. These so-called expert theories are promoted as if they are a legitimate belief. It bolsters a false reality that there is no extraterrestrial presence, regardless of an abundance of evidence to the contrary. This sort of scientific hogwash serves to muddy the waters so that the average person will give up even trying to understand the truth at all.
This has been an Exo News Bulletin with Chief Editor Duke Brickhouse. Visit our website at exonews.org. Subscribe to this podcast. Exo News is sponsored by the Exopolitics Institute, a U.S.-based 501c3 nonprofit educational organization.